What's up, you guys? PhantumScopes here, and today in this video we're going to be looking at my favorite map, Parcel Storm. For the first off, I'd like to apologize for the lack of videos lately. I've just been, busy. Final exams, you know how it is with school, so it's basically what that's all about. And I would like to say on another note, most likely my next video after this video, once it gets posted, is most likely going to be an edit. Been working with a clan and got together a nice 2K team Taj, so it's going to be awesome when it comes out. So let's talk about the map. Now, if you know anything about Parcel Storm is, like, in my opinion, the greatest map that they've ever made, because it's like the most dynamic map so far out of all the maps available to anyone. It's like when you first start the game, it's like not even raining, like it's not even a storm. It's like a nice, subtle environment. You're just hanging around. It's smooth. You can fly easily. You can get work done. You can see visibility is at its maximum peak and all that good stuff. But as the game progressed, the game actually, or the map actually, turns into a storm. So that's where the name Parcel Storm comes into play in the game. So the game is like the map. It blends air, sea, infantry, all that stuff into like one whole environment. Like, that's the cool thing about the map. Like, there's a lot of things happening. It's like it's cool. I mean, when I use this map, or when I play this map, the only thing I really love to use is the attack boats, most likely. The attack boats is probably one of the greatest things that they've put into the game for sea combat or naval type combat. I mean, back in BF3, the only thing you really had that was attack wise was the rip boat, and now with the attack boat now, it's like, wow, it's crazy. I mean, it's extremely powerful. I mean, this attack boat can shoot down jets. I mean, that's how powerful it is. It can do a lot of stuff. And when you have the attack boat, if you have like a whole squad on the attack boat, you're unstoppable. Hands down, unstoppable. You got a guy fixing up the boat when it gets shut up. You got two people on chain guns, and if all else fails, you got a jet ski. But there's only one jet ski, so somebody is gonna either have to swim or die. So I mean, that's just how it is. But there's a jet ski in the back. So that's what the sea is all about, basically, with the what's going on there with the naval combat there. There's also air combat. You have the stealth jets and the attack jets, chopper gunner and attack helicopters, and you got regular transport helis, all that jazz. I, for one, love flying in this map because it's like the only map in the game that gives you so much space to fly. I mean, there's some maps that just the space that they give you, like the airspace they give you to fly, is just too low. I mean, it's just not enough to maneuver. I mean, in Parcel Storm, you can go way out, go back right around into the map. I mean, there's a lot you can do in Parcel Storm for as flying is, to give you a lot of space. Go around the outskirts of the map and come out in front of them to do a flank thing, and it's very cool. I like that. There's also infantry, like always. You have people. You got your foot soldiers, and you have your tanks and stuff. I don't know. I think there are tanks in that map. I really don't pay attention to the next, but I know there is like a I forget what it's called. It's one of those things. I forgot what it's called. I'm thinking. It'll come back to me. But like, there's a lot of infantry. There's a lot of land vehicles that you can use. You got anti-air, all that stuff. You got I'm looking for that name. But you have tanks, and you have that other thing that's like a tank, but it can holds more people in it. I forgot what it's called. Hopefully I'll tell you guys later. But there's a lot of infantry, and like all of that coming together. You have tanks attacking the sea, you have the sea attacking the land. I mean, there's a lot of things going on. You got the air dominating the sea, or you got the air dominating the land, or the land dominating, or yeah, the land dominating the air. I mean, there's a lot. I mean, this map is probably the funnest map ever throughout the entire game. So that's basically all I have to say about how the map treats air, sea, and air. Like, I mean, air, sea, and land. You have all three basically elements on one thing, on one map. So that's great gameplay with 32 people, and even more greater with 64. So the class I usually use when I play this game. I usually like to switch up to suit a certain role if I have to, but the class I usually like to do is medic when I run this class. If not medic, engineer. Engineer is probably my most used class, and I use medic or engineer a lot. So with engineer, you can maintain airspace. So like if your team isn't doing their job, like you have a guy just sitting in a jet just playing around with it, I mean, if you have to get the job done, you gotta get that work in. You got to maintain airspace and stuff like that. So that's basically how that is with that. So that's basically how I run. And when I use medic, you know, medic just does this thing by just healing your teammates and all that thing and all that jazz. So yeah, I think that's all this video was touching about. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope you guys are waiting for the Team Taj when it drops, probably over Christmas holiday for me. So I'm gonna be excited to get that out for you guys. So alright, you guys, take it easy. Peace.